And welcome to DFS Black Book. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll be notified when I upload new content. Um, Today we're doing NBA DFS core of six. And before I get into that, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We love you. We um, are always thinking about you. Thank you so much for everything. All right, so today's core six. First of all, yesterday's lineup was the core six got us 226, which is about 37.5 fantasy points average per player, and that's not too bad. I mean, that projects out to a 300, and but the thing is, we could have done much better if Pascal Siakam did not get injured. So, despite him getting a 26, yesterday's core did muster us 226 points. So if you chose the other two players correctly, you were definitely um, in good position to cash in double ups and 50-50s and maybe place in some tournaments. So let's keep it rolling. I know that I'd say 5 out of the last 7 um, plays days, the cores have done really, really well. So, but that's what we do here at DFS Black Book. All right. Anyway, so today's core six. Today's slate is a little interesting. You have Luka Doncic. You have Anthony Davis up top. You have a Towns up top. All of these players are in good positions, but in my experience, Sundays have been really strange. There have been some strange lineups that have won tournaments. It's almost as if the star players or good players um, have. It's almost like they just don't like playing on Sunday or something like that. But it's just been some weird outcomes, and maybe it'll be one of those. But I do think that the pricing is very interesting. There's some players that are overpriced based on recent injuries and people being out and stuff like that. But then you have people coming back, and still some of those prices were not adjusted. So I'd say play a little safe today. Don't be too aggressive, and see how it shakes out, so that you don't lose a lot of money. Um, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. There are a lot of people I like today, and so I might have a few. Well, I always have a few different cores, but the cores are always a little bit close to each other, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I like Eric Bledsoe today. You have Zion Williamson out, so I think he should get a bump in his minutes and a bump of a few more shots against an inefficient Charlotte team. So, like him, like Devin Booker as a sort of low-owned, high-end guy. I think Phoenix wants to keep things rolling, and Lakers should keep it competitive because they're trying to position themselves for playoffs for when LeBron James comes back. So I think it's a good spot for Booker. So yeah, James Johnson, he'll get a bump in minutes probably because Zion Williamson is out. And I like the fact that James Johnson does a little bit of everything. He's crafty. He's instinctual. I like that. It's just a matter of him getting minutes, and he should see an increase in minutes. And it should be a competitive game between New Orleans and Charlotte. So, um, if there's any two people that I would probably swap out and keep in the core, it would be James Johnson and PJ Washington, who I'll talk about in a second. Next, Jared Vanderbilt. Jaden McDaniels is out for Minnesota, so that should open up some more opportunities for Vanderbilt. I like his price, 4,100. And earlier in the year, when he was starting for a couple games, when Towns was out for the extended stretch, Vanderbilt proved to be very active and very good down low. So um, I like him today. PJ Washington, like him. Uh, I would. He would probably be one of the first people I swap out, um, because New Orleans is very good on the interior defensively versus centers. And so I'm a little hesitant, but at the same time, PJ Washington has been playing well. New Orleans is inefficient, and Zion Williamson is out. And if Steven Adams is out, I really like PJ Washington because that will weaken that interior a little bit. Um, but right now, I have him in my core, and I will have one or two lineups with him, and then I'll swap out a couple and then do a couple more lineups, because there's so many pieces to like. And LaMelo Ball, I like Lonzo Ball as well, and I might have a lineup with LaMelo and Lonzo, but I'll lean more towards LaMelo Ball today. I just think he's in a good position, and he's in a bounce back position because Charlotte did not play particularly well last game, so I like him. So that is the core six, and there are a lot of good plays, other plays I can have, like Russell, Edwards, um, wait a minute, Mo Bamba, um, Sexton, although I don't like his price at 9,000. Like, for me, he's going to have to get 60. And he can do that if they, keep it close with Dallas, maybe. And he'll, get his shots, but we'll see. Hield is out. Hield is in a good position if he is not out. You have DeLon Wright, Russell, Dort, because there are no guards, no point guards. There are a lot of options, so it's kind of hard to get to Luka with all these options. You can balance everything out, and so see how that goes. So try this one, see how it goes. We've been doing pretty well with the core sixes, especially for cash and double ups. So that's mainly what we build for, and you might have some of these lineups that are good for tournaments, but um, for now, let's see how this core does. All right, thanks. Have a good one.